Well, here we are. We spent all day putting a bloody fuel tank in this 110. What a faff around that was. Only to find that the fuel pump pipe doesn't pick up fuel. Mark wired it up to a battery and it's not pulling up. You can hear it gurgling, but there's no pickup pipe in the pump apparently. Did you make a hybrid pump? 1 out of 2. So how come it hasn't got a pickup pipe?
That's the way it was sold to me.
Anyway, so going to cut a hole in the floor. Now I can find out all the details for a 90, but not for a 110. Well, I think one of the Land Rover magazines, Land Rover Monthly or something comic like that online, you can Google the images, but when you're trying to find the page you have to troll through every single page of all their site before you can find the 110 section, and there's no search. There's a tip, put a search on. So what we're going to try and establish is, where is the pump in here? Because we're going to cut a hole in the floor, not technically pump again. I think it's somewhere around here, so we're going to have to cut a small hole. I think if we cut a small hole, we're going to have to sacrifice some metal, but if we cut a small piece, then we can have a look and see, and then look, we need to go that way. But I'm saying, if we just got a small hole saw and pierced through that, and then we can have an explore around, because we don't know where we're going. But just to be a bit accurate, you know what I mean?
I like it.
I'll go and get a hole saw. Have you got any chalk? Makes sense. So we've marked it out in chalk because these little dots here are spot welds holding these ribs this way, and then we've got ribs going this way. So I'm thinking just put a little 1-inch hole in there, poke around, have a look with a light, and see where we're going. I think that's the only thing we can do. Or we can do a hole about like this big. Doesn't really matter. I could use this tiniest hole saw to do it, but too big?
No,
I think we use that one because it's a new one and it's never been used. Right, drill. It's taking some drilling.
So you're coming to the sideways cross member, or you probably already knew that.
So where's the light gone here? There is the pump. So we were approximately right. So there's the big cross member we've got to cut through somehow. But now we've got the centre of the pump, we can now work off the sides and cut a square hole. Does that make sense? But we're going to have to cut this rib out. So what we're going to have to do is technically cut the aluminium out and then come in a little bit and cut the floor. They cut this rib out. This is Benoit.
Hi everybody.
He's a pen with a, what has he got, a Mercedes?
Yeah.
Diesel.
Diesel, of course.
Veg oil.
Veg oil.
Is it working okay? Hey, how did your injectors turn out?
You're not my friend for nothing, Mike.
Well,
I always
I usually am. Like I'm usually like Billy No Mates. Did your injectors work?
Yes, my
when
injectors.
They were all balanced nice, eh?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
But did it stop that misfire?
I have to work on my pump.
Oh,
that's the next step.
Pumps.
You're not afraid of anything, eh, Mike? Are you?
Only spiders with the Kalashnikovs.
Okay. As long as I don't drove those.
There's not that many around here. Let's go and have a look at this floor. Right, so we didn't do a bad job. There it is. Obviously it's not a TD5 pump, but it's a similar sort of thing. There's a plug. There's that. Mark can now get that out. And I'm off to play bingo. That's unless Benoit hasn't set fire to my place, because he's, what you want to do? What are you doing anyway? What, you filling with diesel and you've got a tank. You want to wash out acid onto my yard. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I can't lie to you, Mike. As I say.
No, well, I'll tell you something, when there's a great big plume of smoke coming up here, when it's all on fire, all this acid coming out of it. Actually, isn't it? It's only just a little bit of smidges and it wants cleaning out. Because Benoit, you bought my what's it called?
Centrifuge.
You bought my centrifuge, didn't you?
Yes, I don't want that to happen again.
No.
So
No.
with the fully pure filtered vegetable oil, it's gonna be nice.
Good.
Good for the rest of my life without paying.
Anything.
Yeah.
What about winter? What do you do in winter? Do you drive it in veg oil in
I
winter?
walk.
And where do you work? You work at Bombardier, don't you?
I just don't work. No, winter I have this Volvo right there. This is my winter car.
A proper car.
Yes, without rust.
What, in Quebec? It must
Yeah,
be.
this is a galvanized car. It's a '99
It must be the only one.
galvanized car. They don't rust those cars.
Really?
That's why I have this car for winter.
Oh, mate, get one of them then. Is it? It's a pretty good car, eh?
Yeah, 2.4 liter.
It's a pity about the old Yaris there. 230,000 kilometres. Everything works. Everything's perfect except it's rotten.
Except the
Porgy.
yeah.
Anyway,
I had one before, and that's why I have the Volvo now.
Right, I'm going to see Deborah because she's upstairs playing bingo on her own. Otherwise, I'll get my wrists slapped, if not something worse. Right, see you in a bit. So we're about ready to take this sender pump thing out, whatever it's called. And I just wanted to show you that Mark's got this tool. Where did you get this from?
The great and mighty Amazon.
Yeah. That's nice, but and it's adjustable, eh? For
Yeah.
different sizes. Oh, I should get JP to make one of them. Yeah, so it fits onto the little lugs. Oh, it's a lot better than the Land Rover one. Right, let's have it out. We'll see what it's like when we get out because there's not much room to film. So we have a faller at the first fence because that all fancy tool, it is not enough. It's not tall. Oh, you got it. You only need a little turn, don't you? Now, see if it's got the pickup pipe on it. That's what we're excited to see. Why isn't it picking up fuel? Why hasn't? Yeah, it hasn't got the pipe connected. What's this one here?
The missing pipe.
Yeah, that's why it's not working. How come it's not? How come it's not? Is that a hybrid pump then? Oh, there's a pipe at the bottom as well onto the pump, and it's just a connection pipe, eh?
This takes the return fuel all the way back to the bottom in case you're very low on fuel.
This is what you call a swell pot. Do you know why we have that?
Why?
So when you go uphill on a low tank, fuel stays in that swell pot at the bottom enough for you to get onto level ground. There, that's called a swell pot. Because if it wasn't, when you went uphill, all the fuel goes to the back of the tank. So you need a pipe to go from there to there, and it has to be a pipe like that. So it's flexible. You can't just put any old rubber pipe on. Just turn it around a bit. So yeah. Oh, no, wait a minute, like that. So you need a pipe to go, a flexible pipe like that to go from there to there. How on earth does that happen? Alright, let's see what happens next.